Hey, I'm going to call this meeting to order. Did everyone have a chance to look over the minutes?
Mr. Scott made some comments at the end of the meeting. I don't see those in here. I'd like them to be on the list of the minutes.
Do you have access to those? I can make it correct. Or add it. So can I get a motion to approve with Mr. Scott's added to the minutes?
I have a question about the center, one of Art's motion that we made, that it was tabled to October. I just noticed.
I was going to bring that up. I'm glad you pointed that out, Matt, about that. And we can get to that if you want, but I noticed, I appreciate your comment on that earlier. They did motion to table it by church.
Okay.
But my question was, why was nothing else for next month? Why can't we just go ahead and get it all? And we can discuss that if you want me to get to that agenda item.
Sure.
So do I have a motion to approve the minutes with the addition of Mr. Scott's comments?
I made that motion.
Okay, a second? All in favor? Any opposed? Moving on to the financial report. Okay, if you'll guys will notice in front of you, I've got the room occupancy tax report. For the month of, remember there's a little bit of a lag, but for the month of July, we took in $12,199.87, which leaves the net collection of $35,956.30. Discounting our reserve of $3,050. Kind of some of the advertising we paid this month. We paid advertising for Allison Outdoor for $1,300. Another bill for Allison Outdoor for $520. That was for 1 month. The next month we've already paid Allison Outdoor for $1,300 again, and Allison Outdoor for $520. We also paid there's part of the $50,000 with Comcast includes the portion of work or the scope of work done by Michael Rogers and Tony Angel. We paid Michael Rogers $1,000.50. Tony Angel Media, we paid $857.15 for that portion of the Comcast. The $800 that you'll notice from Tony is for the maintenance he does for the TDA, the websites, Facebook. We paid that this month. Comcast, we paid $4,857.17. And then again, we had another Michael Rogers bill, same portion, drawn from that $50,000 of $600. We went ahead and funded the Franklin Main Street program request that they had a couple months ago for $2,000. And then the associated posters is basically, it was for the for the billboards, and that is actually for the bike rally. The portion when we actually changed the posters for the bike rally, that was $124.15. So this past month we've spent $13,928.47. So that gives us a remaining balance of not counting the reserve, but our remaining balance to work with is $18,977.83. Keep in mind, we still have a commitment to Comcast of $14,960.68. Our billboards, we still have a commitment of $18,200. Tony Angel Media, we still have a commitment of $4,000. The Smoky Mountain Theater, I know Candy and I have been working with that to get that invoice, but we still have $10,000 to pay on that. The Rumble, we still have $5,640 to pay on that. The Franklin Main Street, that's the request that was just granted at last month's meeting for the Winter Wonderland. We've got that to pay of $3,500. And then the last one was the Nantahala Hiking Club, which the board voted to give $500 to. So the total commitments thus far is $56,800.68. That's all I've got on the, just kind of a briefing of what's going on this month.
Yeah, just a comment. I mean, we're still anticipating about $100,000 income.
Yes.
So it's not as though, this is insult.
No, this is just where we're at this point in time.
Plus, we have about another 3,000. We should have about right around 90,000 in reserve.
Yes. About 80, yeah, right at 90, 89,
Yeah,
5, yeah.
89 change. So, yeah, so there is funding here.
Any other
So
questions?
don't get panicked.
Don't panic, this is just where we're at right now.
And we're also a month behind.
Yeah, there's a lag time, always keep that in mind.
The payments for July, the July income doesn't actually hit us until the 15th of the month afterwards. So we got July here, and then our August payment, we still got 6 days to wait for that. So before that's-
Based on your assumption.
Yes.
yeah. But it looks like we're making it. I mean, 12,199 of the numbers, I believe, is a substantial increase over last year, June.
Yeah, we're in good, looking good. Any other
We
questions?
used to get a spreadsheet with comparisons.
I'm working on that because the old spreadsheet was done by calendar year, where we actually, the TDA works in a fiscal year. The finance officer wished to correct that, so we're working to make it so it flows more with the actual schedule we're on here as a board.
Gotcha.
And hopefully by our retreat, it will
Yeah.
have something. And then we can go over it. How it went. Moving on to the subcommittee reports. Summary, you just gave us a brief on finance and budget. Did you have anything else?
That's all I've got on the finance and budget portion, but I did have an item for the policy and procedure.
Moving on to policy and procedure.
I wanted Deb Heatherly, as we know, and Miss Mason is coming up. Their term will expire December the 10th of 2012. Deb has expressed an interest in continuing on with the board, so I'd like to propose that tonight before the TDA board, if they're willing to make a recommendation to the town board for Deb Heatherly to continue, just to reappoint Deb Heatherly to the TDA board.
So moved.
Second. All in favor? Any opposed? Okay. Moving on to funding evaluation committee. Deb's not here this evening. We didn't have anything to add. So going on to unfinished business, we'll do the grant request for advertising in the dashboard and Saddleback. And would you like to introduce yourself?
My name is Andy G. I publish a marketing tool down in Charlotte called Dashboard and Saddleback Magazine. Kind of hand these out and
Do you need some help? We'll just do that.
okay.
Is that yours? Go with it? Okay.
Seeing as this is the actual magazine, it's a small size. The magazine was built from the ground up to be basically a marketing tool for destinations for the Charlotte region. It's small, so it can be pocket size, easy to pick up at retail distribution points, and also easy to be picked up at festivals and periods too. So people are more apt to take the magazine home with them